On the A.S.S. Thrifty 2 Fast 2 Furious.
Shuttle approaching.
Open bay doors. Lieutenant Genger?
Ready, Captain. No one's getting past my security squad and out of this shuttle bay.
Captain, I really think you should wait on the command deck.
A significant portion of our senior staff are being held hostage, and you think I'm not going to see this shuttle come in myself, Anders?
Sir, you could watch via video.
I'm not leaving.
Aye, Captain.
Be ready for anything. The shuttle isn't answering our calls, so we don't know who's on board.
Aye, sir. We're ready.
Here they come.
The shuttle gently enters the bay and lands before the armed security squad, all with their weapons trained on the hatch. Slowly the door opens, all eyes focused on who will emerge.
Ensign Zora?
Hi all, did you miss me?
Oh.
Oh, and this guy needs medical attention, as you can see by his missing arm.
This is Universe Journey. It's 2433 in the A.S.S. Thrifty 2 Fast 2 Furious explores the galaxy under Captain Michelle Tokaladie.
I am in command.
More than a year ago, the nearly omnipotent Z tossed the crew of the Thrifty 2 more than 55 years from Earth. On board the Starship are Tokaladie's partner and ship's counselor J. Jamieson, their infant daughter Everly, former Captain Ambassador Dick Kahkay, First Officer Lieutenant Commander Michael Anders, Chief Engineer Commander Colm Foley, Foley's fiancée Science Officer Captain Bobbi Luna, Android Lieutenant Commander New Folkaladie, Security Chief Lieutenant Commander Connie Norton, Pilot Lieutenant Yanna, Assistant Engineer Ensign Neato, plus an incompetent doctor, a lounge singer, a bartender, and a bunch of security officers and ensigns, and now an alien guide and negotiator known only as the Concierge. This starship has quite a universe journey.
Space, we are in you.
Beyond the stars, from Pluto all the way to Mars, and beyond, for we go much, much, much further, with lots of enthusiastic fervor. Our mission is never ending, like Facebook will be ever friendly. Join us every month on our journey. Though you may want an attorney, for we won't be held liable for your claims. And if you ask us again, we'll say the same, 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 same.
In the conference room off the command deck.
We can't just abandon our people.
I agree, Mike, but there's no sign of them. And if we can't find a clue, there's no point in staying here.
I've scanned every inch of the surface. They're not on the planet.
How'd they get past us, Bobbi?
It's a busy settlement. A lot of small ships have come and gone since we've been here. I wasn't able to scan them all.
Or your scans just might not have found them on the surface.
My scans are thorough, New.
I do not doubt that, Captain Luna, but our scanners are not perfect. Many materials block or disrupt their signals.
Admittedly, yes.
Which doesn't help us. If they're on the planet and we still can't find them, we're no better off.
I didn't see any hint of them when I beamed her down there with the search team.
At least you got the parts, Colm.
Mike, I got quite a few things out of that warehouse. Some of the best were even already boxed up for me. Neato was definitely there at one time, but she isn't now.
So we can finally get all the repairs done, right?
I'll have it online shortly, and the rest will mostly be upgrades and improvements.
After you get it online, I've got another job for you, Chief. Before you make any upgrades.
Aye? And what might that be, Michelle?
You emptied the Vina vessel of crew, right, Anders?
Every single one.
Colm, I want you to beam her over with a small squad and take control of that ship.
Oh, I'd love to study that vessel.
Captain, we're stretched thin as it is, especially now. Is this really the time
We don't know what we're up against, Mike, and it might come in handy to study Vina technology up close.
Haven't you already been learning the language, Mike?
Well, yeah, but if they took
The Vina are likely not the ones holding our crewmates prisoner.
Why do you say that, New?
From what we know about the Vina, it is far more probable that they would kill our people outright.
I don't even want to think about that.
But if they did not kill them, they would contact us to negotiate.
Negotiate what? I doubt it crossed their minds we'd take their vessel.
They may still be trying to regroup. I spread them out pretty far from one another.
News right, though. We haven't heard a thing, and by now they've realized their ship is empty. It wasn't them.
Then who was it? And where could they have gone?
On a small trader vessel.
Whatever you're going to do, Rizzax, just do it already.
No, tut. Patience, Concierge. I have another stop to make first.
Selling more of my crew?
Oh, they're not your crew anymore, Kahkay.
They will always be my crew.
Will I fetch a good price, you think?
Don't worry, no one's selling you, Neato.
Oh, yes, Neato. I'm getting quite a payout for you. The engineering knowledge you have is unique to the sector. Many have submitted bids.
You know, Yanna and Norton had such knowledge, too.
Oh, Pififta. A pity you didn't mention that before. I sold them purely for physical labor.
I was asleep when you took them.
Well, maybe you should sleep less.
I haven't been able to sleep a
There was
wink.
nothing you could have done, Dick, bound hand and foot as we are. How much are you selling me for, Rizzax?
Oh, don't think I haven't gotten any offers, Concierge. But I couldn't possibly pass up the opportunity to make you suffer myself.
You really hate him, huh, Rizzax?
You have no idea.
Why, Rizzax? What have I ever done to you? Besides make you rich?
Rich? Pafefta! You made me a pittance for the work I did.
I treated you fairly.
Liar! I was supposed to be your second, and you burned me like garbage.
I trusted you to do deals in my name.
Only the dangerous ones. The ones you didn't want to risk yourself.
Now, that isn't true. I was looking into something else, and I was glad I had a trusted second to rely on.
Perfect! Save it! No amount of justification will ever make up for what you did to me.
Did to you? You were just a little street urchin when I found you.
Oh.
I gave you a life, a career. You should be thanking me.
Well, you will be the one thanking me when I finally agree to put you out of your misery. After I make sure you hand over all your contacts to me, and not just the few I've been able to co-opt so far. Aha! Here we go. Neato, this is your stop, I'm afraid.
All right. I guess I don't have a choice.
I'll find you, Neato. When I get out of this, I'm coming for you.
Thank you, Ambassador.
Come, my contact awaits.
My contact, I'm sure.
Oh, tut. Not anymore.
This is all my fault.
No, this is mine.
Consequence, I made the decisions here.
Trusted me. Yes, that was your mistake.
You saved the Thrifty 2 back there with your quick thinking.
It doesn't do us any good.
It does. Tokaladie will find us. You'll see.
She'll find you, maybe.
Me? The one who's got us stuck all the way out here in the first place? She's not coming for me.
Well, then, we're both doomed.
In the bar on another starsheep far away from Venus space.
Another Eve.
No, thanks, Jer.
You know, you don't have to drink alone.
I know, you're busy tending bar.
I always have time for you. And anyway, I wasn't talking about me.
Well, I haven't been on board that long and haven't made that many friends yet.
Wasn't talking about friends either. I was talking about family.
You're like family to me, Jer.
Oh, I feel the same, Eve. But you know who I mean.
I can't.
Why not?
It's been too long. If we were going to have it out, we would have done it before now.
If she felt the same way, she wouldn't have requested you on this vessel.
Yeah, well, I've been assigned here for months. Hell, we've been on this mission for weeks, and she hasn't sought me out yet.
Maybe the assignment was the olive branch, and now she's letting you come to her on your own terms.
I don't see why it has to be me.
She loves you, Eve.
She has a funny way of showing it.
Trust me, you wouldn't be here if it weren't true. If you're not going to speak with her, at least talk to her.
I have several times. He just tells me this is between her and I, and he's not getting in the middle of it.
That's funny because...
I know. Jared, do you think Dick's still alive?
Don't you?
It's hard to imagine he's not, but...
Kid, everyone dies sometime, even Dick Kahkay. But if I was a betting man, Well, I was, but I lost my third wife that way, so I'm not anymore. But if I had to bet, I would not ever bet against Dick Kahkay.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
And I wouldn't bet against the captain either.
I take it back, Jared. You're no longer family to me.
You know, all three of my children have said the same thing at one time or another, but I'm still close to them all. So are you going to talk to her?
No, I don't think so. She's not my mom, and I'm not a rebellious child.
Oh, well, do you want to talk to your mom?
About this, even less than I want to talk about the captain.
On the Thrifty 2.
Come in.
Shh.
Jay, what time is it?
It's late. Everly's been asleep for hours.
Oh, good.
Find any clues?
No. Gone without a trace.
I'm so sorry, Mish.
Sorry. We'll find them.
Okay, but, how?
Excuse me?
I don't mean to upset you, and if anyone can do it, you can, but space is huge, and we're a long way from home.
I'm well aware of our circumstances, Jay.
If we don't know who took them or where they went,
we'll
then
find them.
Mish, we've already been here for more than a year. You were ready to leave, remember?
That was before 4 of our crew were taken captive.
They may have been captured, sure. But with the Vina involved, they might be dead.
Jay!
I don't want to believe it either. But that could be why Bobbi can't find any trace of them.
Yes, it could.
I'm not saying stop looking now. But it's been 2 weeks. How much longer are you going to delay heading for home while you look for 4 people that may never be found in vast, unfamiliar territory?
I don't know, Jay. I just know I'm not ready to give up yet.
Understandable.
We spent a year looking for parts. We certainly owe Dick and the others more than 2 weeks.
Admittedly.
And our guide, the one who would be our best chance of finding them, is also missing.
Didn't he betray you?
I'm not sure.
Mish.
The concierge? The Vina don't make traps. At least not Trekar. He doesn't think that far ahead. But the concierge is second, the one who's been after him?
I bet a lot of people know how to get in touch with him.
I think I know where to start.
Glad I could help.
Help? Didn't you tell me to give up on them and leave?
Never.
At Rizzax's home.
Well, have you had enough yet?
Obviously, I have. Now, what can I give you to make it stop?
Nothing. It was a rhetorical question.
Then end it, Rizzax. Surely you've had enough by now. Enough torturing me. Made me suffer enough.
Oh, nine. Concierge, I will never be tired of seeing you suffer. One day, yeah, I will inevitably go too far and kill you. But it won't be on purpose. I will stretch this out as long as I possibly can.
Why, Rizzax? I don't understand what I did to make you feel so wronged.
You sold Zavina the weapons that destroyed my home and killed my family.
I haven't traded in weapons for
years. Yes, I know. It was before you found me. But last year, I finally tracked down what happened to my planet. And imagine my surprise when the person responsible for this was my boss.
Oh, Rizzax.
Oh, what? Now you feeling guilty, concierge? And stomach, you butter of flies?
Of course I do. Why do you think I stopped selling weapons?
Now, is that why you took me in? Gave me this life? Because you felt bad about taking the others?
Honestly, Rizzax, I didn't know. I sold a lot of weapons in those days. It was how I got started. But then
then, someone you love got hurt. Someone you cared about paid the price.
Yes.
Felt hoople on you. Rizzax does not care about anyone else. Only stopped because it affected you personally.
I admit, in my youth I made mistakes. But what being hasn't...
Professor! Spare me, Concierge. I don't need to hear your excuses. They will never be good enough.
I don't claim they are. But Rizzax, I know how you feel.
No, you do not. Concierge, you do not get to judge me or give me advice or talk to me at all. Because what you've done is done. You know, they never ever found my mother's body. Do you know what it's like to have that unanswerable question hanging over you? I'm sure she's dead. But what if she's not? I'll never know. I am far from the only one who has suffered at your hands, Concierge, and now you're going to live with the consequences for as long as you... Oh, 9!
New runs forward and grabs the collapsing Concierge, holding him up with her artificial strength.
I need to get him to the hospital immediately.
Go, I'll follow.
New nods, picking up the Concierge effortlessly and sprinting far faster than Tokaladie can keep up. A short while later.
May I speak with him?
For a short time. He needs rest.
Concierge.
Yes, Captain Tokaladie.
You're second. He took you.
Yes, he did. Did you...
I beamered you out. We didn't do anything to him.
Good. He doesn't deserve anything more.
He kidnapped my crew.
Oh, right. That's why you...
Do you know where they are? Can you help me get them back?
I was present when he sold each of them. I can help you track them.
Good. I need to know where to start right away.
I think that's enough for now.
I just need a planet to begin with new, then he can rest.
I am not sure that
Trenton
he is going...
3. You'll see it in the star map I gave you.
Thank you, Concierge.
Rest now.
Yes. Rest, so I can be of use.
Captain's Diary. We have recovered Ensign Neato. Thankfully, the individual who purchased her was trying to win her loyalty with kindness, not violence. I hope the others are as lucky. Though, given who has Dick, I am not so sure. And the trail has run cold on Norton and Yanna. Apparently, they were transferred several times, and we've hit a dead end. But I'm not giving up. We'll get Dick back first, and then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Tokaladie out.
Will Tokaladie find her missing crew? Find out on the next edition of Universe Journey!
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 514, Universe Journey number 119, M.I.A. This episode was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Kristin Green. It starred Katie Boissoneault as Captain Michelle Tokaladie, Ryan Yohe as Commander Michael Anders, Sam Clements as Commander Colm Foley, Kristin Green as Lieutenant Commander New Folkaladie, Ashley Clements as Captain Bobby Luna, Megan Overholt as Lieutenant Commander Connie Norton and Ensign Zora, Joe Morales as Lieutenant Yanna, Grace Wilson as Ensign Molly Neato, Chase McCants as J. Jamieson, Shane Stefanchik as the Concierge, Samantha Stark as Lieutenant Eva Lee, Nick Arganbright as Ambassador Dick Kahkay, Darren Essler as Lieutenant Ginger, Keith Jackson as Lieutenant Ryder, Beth Debelak as Rizzax, and Jerome Wetzel as Jarrett. This episode was narrated by Darren Essler. Our Foley artist was Megan Overholt. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel. This podcast was edited by Truly Awesome Productions. Check out our website at IABDpresents.com. And we want to thank Boxland, our host performance space. Our next live show is Saturday, March 8th. Get your tickets by visiting boxlandmedia.com/events. Have a great week.
It's All Been Done presents
Who's Got the Time?